Hello, Divine Collective. It is Kayla, also known as the Divine Healer. Okay, so if you haven't yet already, make sure you like the video and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, because you are ready for a change. And I'm so proud of you for being here, watching these videos, because your life is about to change. Okay, I know it, I feel it. Okay, and when you put in the work, you will be rewarded. That's a promise. So today I want to talk about filtering your thoughts, which all videos are important, but this video is extremely important. This will help you manifest. This will help you meditate. This will help you in life every single day by filtering your thoughts and choosing what you want to believe and what you don't want to believe. Because guess what? You have a choice. You have a choice. A lot of people don't even believe that they have a choice or know that they have a choice. Yes, you have a choice. Okay, we all have choices. Free will is a thing. Now, in the sense that we think it is, no. But you have the ability to bring whatever you want into your life. You have the ability to think whatever you want. You have the ability to work wherever you want. You have the ability to go wherever you want. Okay, you have that freedom. Okay, so let go of those mental chains that are trying to hold you back. And a lot of times when you want to progress, your mind wants to keep you in a safe space. It wants to keep you in the familiar, right? So this could be like a little uncomfortable, or a little like a piece of you wants to do it and a piece of you doesn't want to do it. You know what I mean? But it's like, it's literally the old you trying to protect you, because they don't know what comes with this journey. They don't know what comes with meditating and manifesting and stuff like that too. Like, it can be a little bit scary for your mind and your body. So it's trying to protect you. But listen, you got you. You got you. You've had you this whole entire time. Okay. Trust your gut, trust your instinct. That's what you need to listen to. Okay. So today I want to talk about filtering your thoughts. And yes, I'm going to talk about what I know personally, but I wanted to read something that was off of Google, because I feel like a lot of times people can relate more, understand more when they have like the science behind it, or they have like concrete proof too as well. So I typed into Google, can humans filter their thoughts? Very simple, very easy. You can look this up yourself too as well. And it says yes. Okay. Humans naturally and consciously filter their own thoughts. From a neuroscience and psychological perspective, the brain relies on cognitive filters to manage immense amounts of daily information. Okay, so when it comes to the subconscious and the predictive filtering, right? So your subconscious is those little thoughts that pop up in your mind that you don't think about, right? And your conscious mind is where you talk to yourself, and that little voice that you say, hey, Kayla's so smart. You know, that's your conscious mind. So subconscious is things that just come in. Conscious mind is things that you say. Okay, so subconscious and predictive filtering. The human brain is bombarded by roughly 11 million bits of sensory data every second. Okay, you probably thought I was going to say minute or day. Every second, 11 million bits of sensory data every second. But the conscious mind, right, can only process about 50 bits. Okay, the brain, that's why it's so, oh my gosh, that's why you got to watch the other video too, because I tell you about saying different things, right, in your conscious mind, because your subconscious mind really does create your reality. So what you really think about yourself deep down is what you're going to exude in life. And that's why back here it's 11 million and up here is 50. Okay, so that's why we have to work so hard up here to change back here, which will change out here. I swear. Okay, so the brain functions as a filter, deciding what information enters conscious awareness based on past experiences, prior beliefs, and survival instincts. So that has nothing to do with the future. It has nothing to do with the now. It's all rooted in the past. That's why it's so important to like recognize yourself when you go through certain things, and when your mindset change, and like how it changes you. Right? Because these past experiences, right? Prior beliefs, past experiences, and survival instincts that we have went through in the past literally shapes our mind and changes who we are as a person. So when we are recognizing when these moments happened, how they happened, and how I'm not going to allow it to dictate who I become in a negative sense, then you won. You have control over your mind. Okay. But you have to take back control. Okay. You have to take back control, especially if your mind is trying to be so negative and taking you into depression, or give you anxiety and stuff like that. Like, that's all triggered from the mind. Okay. And I am a psychology major. I got my undergrad in psychology. So literally I classify depression and anxiety different from bipolarism, schizophrenia, and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, depression and anxiety is something that you can work out and work through, right? So depression is being sad about the past and anxiety is being worried about the future. Okay, but we need to live in the now. If we live in the now and we don't focus on what happened in the past or so worried about what's going to happen in the future, and you live in the present, then that eliminates depression and anxiety. But that's very difficult because your brain is working against you. Okay, your brain is trying to keep those same chemical reactions of being sad, being depressed, and being nervous going, because that's what's been keeping your body going. That's what's been keeping you in fight or flight. Okay, but we need to break that here today. Okay, so your conscious mind. So conscious mindful awareness. Through practices like mindfulness, individuals can initially observe, evaluate, and dismiss thoughts that are unhelpful for irrational without acting on them. Okay, so when we continue to filter up here, remember those 50 bits, if we continue to filter up here, eventually it's going to play a factor in the 11 million bits that are in the back in our subconscious mind, right? But when we practice mindfulness and we observe, evaluate, and then dismiss that negative thoughts, then we are in control of our conscious mind, which is feeding into our subconscious mind. Are you with me? Are you with me? Okay, so cognitive distortion, right? So the human mind can also develop skewed filters. Okay, a common example is a negative mental filter, right? So where an individual ignores positive details and magnifies the negative experiences, right? So your mind is working so much against you because we've been in such a negative mindset for so long that it's not going to even see the positive. Okay, there in your mind there is no positive. Everything is negative, negative, negative. Everybody's out to get me. Everybody's da 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 da. No, that's not the case. Calm down, sis. Oh, bro. Okay. And that can contribute to anxiety and depression. Literally worried about the past and worried about the future. We need to be in the now. We need to filter our mind now. So one thing that Joe Dispenza talks about and a lot of different philosophers talk about is literally like being conscious of your mind. So literally sit back, walk throughout the day, go throughout the day and think and listen to what's going on in your subconscious mind. Say somebody cuts you off, right? What's the first thing that's going to be sitting in the back of your mind? This, maybe I should do, and your conscious might be like, no, Kayla, calm down. It's not that deep. I'm going to get to my destination. I'm grateful that they didn't hit me. Boom. Negative, canceling out a negative and a positive what? Cancel each other. So that's what we have to do when it comes to filtering our thoughts. So as soon as that negative thought enters in, counter it with a positive. Okay. And when I tell you, I at first saw this or heard about this maybe like a year ago. And I practiced this for not even a full week. And when I say I control over my mind, I control over my mind. Literally, like any thought that I don't want to think, I don't want to think, and I don't have to think, because remember, you have free will. You have free will. Okay. It's not in the sense that we think. Okay, but you have free will to think, do, move however you want to. Okay, don't worry about nobody else. Worry about you, because when you continue to work on you and build yourself up, then everybody else around you will start to reflect that or ask you, what are you doing? That'll spark their interest, but you just telling them, hey, do this and do that and da 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 da. Sometimes it doesn't always work. It doesn't always work. Not everybody wants to work on themselves. Not everybody wants to improve. Some people like being comfortable, and that's okay for them. But you're here for a reason, because you're tired of being comfortable. You are uncomfortable in the comfortable. You want to become uncomfortable in the comfortable, okay? In the abundant comfortable. Okay, so filter your thoughts. So anytime that you think something that you don't want to think, say in your conscious mind, no, I don't want to think that, or no, I don't believe that, or da 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 da. Literally counter it. And sometimes your mind will go back and forth with you. Okay, sometimes you'll go back and forth. But as you continue to do this, it'll be gone. It'll stop. As soon as you think something and you tell it to stop, it'll stop. It is so crazy. It's so crazy. I kid you not, this is so real. And another thing that you could do too as well, that I just recently started doing, is anytime, sometimes if you can't sleep, right? Your mind, your thoughts are going crazy, 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 crazy. Focus on your breath and your body, okay? I'll focus on your breath. It's like you're up here. It's like you're up here. And everything else back here is trying to swirl and think about this, think about that. My alarm went off, so it kind of cut my video off. But literally, when you are doing that, when you are focusing on your breath and being present in your body, literally, that's all you're focused on, right? You're two different things you're focused on. You can't think about thoughts that are trying to pop up in your head. And once they do pop in, dismiss it. dismiss it. And it's like they go away quicker and quicker and quicker. Like, try it. Like, try it. And I promise you, like, you'll be like, Kayla, thank you. Come back and comment and let me know, okay? Because I promise you that filtering your thoughts is possible. You don't have to think what you don't want to think, okay? And your thoughts do create your reality. So think about, are my thoughts negative? Are my thoughts positive? Are my thoughts constructive? Or are they destructive? You know what I mean? Like, are your thoughts really helping you or are they harming you? Okay. So that's when I say to sit back and observe your mind, like for a day or two. Literally think about those things that try to pop up and try to come in your mind. And then you'll really realize, like, dang, like I talk to myself like that. I'm that negative. I think this, I think that. You know, you have to be real with yourself. What brings me to my other video that I just posted yesterday too. So please go watch that. You have to be real with yourself. You have to hold yourself accountable. Okay. And it's okay. It's okay. We're all learning together. This is all of our first time living, okay? So don't be so hard on yourself. Give yourself grace, okay? You got it. You got it. You're here. You're trying to make change, and I am very proud of you. Extremely proud of you. I am. So once again, if you haven't already, definitely like the video, subscribe, come back, and please comment and let me know how filtering your thoughts work for you. Do your own research. Get you a book and read about it. You know what I mean? Like, don't just fully take my word for it. Put your energy into practicing it and doing your own research into it. Like, and I promise you it's going to pay off. And if I told you, if you did this for a month or 2 months and then you're going to start seeing change, well, it's going to take less than that. But you know, if I told you that it's going to happen like that, then you would do it. Okay. But regardless, if you do it, it's going to happen eventually. You know, time is a construct. Time is something that we use to know where we need to be at what specific time. So let's not put a time limit on when our abundance is going to come in. Because remember, we are trying to manifest abundance, maintain abundance, and grow the abundance. So if you ask for $1 million right now, knowing that you're not good with money, and you will give everybody some money, this and that, and da. Do you think it's time for you to get money? You think you're ready for that money? No, you have to continue to prepare yourself for the life that you want so that once you have it, 1, you're grateful for it. 2, you're able to help others too as well. And 3, you're able to allow it to grow and expand into way more than you wanted or that you even thought that you could have, okay? Because you can have the world and then some, okay? So I love y'all and I'm proud of y'all, and let's do this together, okay? I believe in us. We are a team, okay? So I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.